All right, guys, today we're talking about music. You already know it's Wednesday. So music is the art of arranging sounds in time to produce a composition through the elements of melody, harmony, and rhythm. Now, in this part of the world, music is equivalent to church culture, and the choir is vital to that. So most of our Nigerian artists, you know, even those that won Grammy, started from the church, either as singers in choir, praise leaders, or instrumentalists before switching to secular music. Worldly song, as you all call it. Today, let's talk about some Nigerian male artists who started from the choir, because this is Daily to 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch me.
The Grammy award-winning Wizkid is on the list at number 1 with respect, because I said Grammy award-winning Wizkid. I don't used to drag him anymore these days. I talk to him with full respect of my chest. Okay? He started singing at the early age of 11 in church under the name Lil Prince. You should like all this small boy Wizkid, Lil Prince, where he released an album as well as moving from church to church for performances. Now, a few years later, he formed a boy band named SI while running errands in the late OJB studio, where musicians like Tubaba, Jasmine Olofi, and others were recording. Can you see?
I can't picture Wizkid in. I don't know, for some reason. I can't picture him.
Baba God, he give us
No, I don't want to enter from church. Like,
okay, so it's
repeat things. Now why it add up? Because you know that when praying in church, people don't sing to one kind level. They will not be doing. They will not. The pastor will not pick maybe one phrase. They will not be saying you should be saying all that. So that's why Wizkid is to have repetition. See, I told you people, I'm smart. More bright, gone.
That is not it.
I don't even have anything to say. I'm shocked. I'm like, what?
I don't feel that that's not it now. People are looking at me.
Sorry.
Sorry,
no, we started off well. Then we just.
I never win Grammy. They never even find me. Please, I'm sorry.
Do you think you should have still retained that name, Lil Prince?
No, not at all.
What? Not even.
At some point, I feel like at some point
Little
you
Prince.
change Wizkid. I feel so.
He has tried. He did Starboy, he did Wiz, but I was subconscious. It's only Tubaba that has tried that. Tubaba said, I'm no longer Two-Face. I'm now Tubaba, but
no, I think he has fully tried with that transition.
Yeah, he has tried.
Everybody now calls him Tubaba, because Wizkid, when he's 40, 49,
speak for yourself. It's only when I'm on official duty like this that I cannot mess up and say Two-Face. But I don't want the Two-Face now, Two-Face. What's that?
Let's move on. Number 2 on our list, where the transition from the choir, Timaya.
Yeah.
The very papa one of Bayelsa, Timaya started his musical journey from the church. From there, he became a backup singer for Nigerian rapper Idris Abdul Karim for 3 years before exploring his music career.
And this is the one I can imagine that fast-paced one.
No, that's why it's always thinking about Babalawo power, enemies, my enemies,
that's what
my
I'm saying.
enemies.
I feel like he would have been the one doing all the... Because he has so much energy.
Yeah.
He does.
But wait.
What's the problem?
Backup singer for 3 years for Idris Abdul Karim. What is he backing up? Zegede.
Hey. Oh yeah, rap now. Oh yeah. Zegede.
Idris Abdul Karim.
No, he actually did backup. He did.
There are other songs that have lyrics that you can actually pull
Mr.
up.
Lecturer. Idris, you promised you go marry. I think you asked Timaya.
Promise say you go marry me.
See me. You find me
badly.
Remember.
Yeah.
I know you love you.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's interesting that you are saying this. You know, I was telling you when I watched that documentary, I saw a different side to these guys. I saw a different side to Idris. I saw a different side to Timaya. Just because they were giving us that kind of music, they had their backstory now.
Yeah.
They had.
Hey,
move on.
Sorry. All right, I don't. So it shocked me now. Why? Yeah. Number 3 on the list is One They Call. This one we cannot argue. Waniko started singing in the teenage choir at his church. Aside singing, he also became a dancer. Yes, we knew him then in Unilag. He, however, continued improving on his vocal skills and got signed to Don Jazzy's More Hits Records in 2006. You can, from the way Waniko sings, you can just tell that my Baba don't sing for church. Hair roof.
For settle.
Hair roof.
Especially because it's so effortless. That is years and years of practice.
Absolutely.
And then they'll give you mic, lead us in spirit.
Take us there. I remember watching the Bounce interview with Don Jazzy and Ebuka, where Don Jazzy said they just went for an event in Unilag, and Wandeko was there to just dance. And I said, okay, dance for us. Then after the whole dancing thing for the band, and I came, Baba, we can sing too. Oh yeah, do something. And Wandeko just went, gave them a rift for falsetto.
It's Wandeko.
I don't think that I heard that is Wandeko.
Yeah.
And he did a whole lot of dancing for, is it Tade Ogidon?
But I like that. I don't know why he stopped his dancing thing, but I like the fact that
a lot of people don't even know that he's a fantastic dancer. Like one day had a troupe, then he would break dance, he would do everything. Back then, you know, like he would stay on that one tree like that. But that was all pseudo.
All right, number 4 on our list, the band. Yes, the band was a church boy because his father was a pastor as well as a military man. He joined the choir and tried his hands on every instrument, especially the harmonica, which he inherited from his late brother.
That makes sense.
It's only that harmonica. That's why I know. Because if I was to go by Cocolette,
No.
this one they are choir leader.
Jesus Christ.
Hey.
Yes? No. Open
Open what?
Open the gates of heaven. Yes.
OJ,
You know what?
OJ, you almost miss heaven. Remain small. Open what?
It's very small. Number 5 on the list is Don Jazzy again. Yes, guys, it was a multi-instrumentalist in the church choir at some point, which informed his dexterity as a music production and a music producer.
That also makes sense.
Like, and it still does things for his church. According to the interview again, the Bounce interview, so once in a while he goes back to Ajegule, Egbeda, where they grew up, and the churches that they grew up, and we'll just still go there and just catch crews, just still play, and even their church crusade he even attends.
I think that it actually is very helpful to do stuff in church, especially if you are into music, because you learn so many things, especially if you started from there, because you are really grounded in music. You are grounded in playing the piano.
She said something.
What did you say?
I'm listening to you, right?
No, I didn't hear you actually.
Today's the day of saying things.
Say it with your chest!
Especially?
I said I like it when people go back to church to do stuff, especially if you started from the church. You know, it's just a way to. It's like,
she called her name.
It's like
she called her name.
It's like God has given me this talent, so I have to give back to Him.
Exactly.
You know,
but for me, I just feel it's also more of actually having to use different instruments and you're having to practice. You know, people in the choir, they practice a whole lot. Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday.
Another thing to occur after the practice.
I don't know about that one.
What's
I was in
that
the choir for so long.
Come on, there.
Well, I was in the choir for so long. That's it on Daily Top 5. I don't know what OJ is talking about, but this...
We know!
Yes, that's what we can take on Daily Top 5. We're going to leave this couple alone. And when we come back, it'll be time for all the social media craziness on Tweetville.